We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Johnny Cueto is on the mound for the Giants in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Johnny Cueto's an interesting guy, man. Has a funky delivery. We call it the shimmy or the shake. He turns his back kind of Louis Tion style, throws from a lot of different arm angles, but his stuff is good. 93 to 96 miles an hour, good changeup, and a good hard slider. The key with Johnny Cueto, keeping his pitch count down early on in the game.
Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. He begins this one with the fourth best batting average in the National League.
This isn't this guy's first rodeo. He's been in the league for quite a while now. This wily veteran is having a great year.
First of three is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball one. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Corey Seager. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses again, 2-0. Cueto has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Roll, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Next for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the NL batting chase.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
From the stretch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
That is full. The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
So here's Cody Bellinger as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with the purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Weak to make the play. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Into the box now, Jock Peterson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Peterson, a 27-year-old, he was selected in the 11th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Brusa is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Giants coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
So striding forward now, Kian Wong. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And it's fouled away. Weakly hit towards first. Right to him. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second, the third baseman, Mauricio Dubon.
Stepping up now, Mauricio Dubon. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding into the box, Yasiel Puig. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no.
2 out, nobody on. Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Puig, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
A little 2-out lightning right there, Dan, in the first inning. Let's see if the cleanup hitter's got anything in store.
Boy, what looked like such an easy and a promising easy inning for the pitcher. Now he has to deal with the Thunder, the cleanup hitter coming up.
And that brings up Scott Schebler as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Puig, the runner at first with 2 gone. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1.
You see that so much, left on left matchup, that slider down and away that you get a bad swing on it. There's so many few left-handed hitters that are willing to drive the ball up the middle the other way.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. A runner on first with 2 away. Line drive to left. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Next up is Max Muncy, who comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, no balls and a strike. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
At the plate now, Will Smith, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. 264 is average entering play, and even 20 home runs and 42 runs batted in. And he takes a cold strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This is line to left. Brusa is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out.
Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. At the plate, Gio Brusa. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's
The
contest.
left fielder, Gio Brusa.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Here's Addison Russell as he rips it on the ground to second. To second for 1. Over to Muncy, and they double him up.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope, upstairs.
Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Count 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
In there, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here now the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Lined hard to center field. Bellinger will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Giants are down quietly. They're down 1-0. So here now's the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. 9-1-2 due up.
Kershaw.
First offering on its way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
Now here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. And Cueto starts him out with strike one. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Comes set with the 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
2 strikes.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And now he has some trouble with it in left. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Here's Corey Seager, as this is grounded foul off to the left. The numbers: 282 to start play, 7 homers, and 48 driven in. Fouled off. First and second here with nobody out. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Lifted in the air to center field. Puig's got a read on it. He's got it 1 away. So runners at first and second here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. He's set, and the pitch. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Now back, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Here comes the first pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0. Hit sharply toward the right side. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Coming to the plate now, Jock Peterson. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home, and not in time as the run scores. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Max Muncy has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound. And that'll signal the end for Johnny Cueto. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Trevor Cahill is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Trevor Cahill.
Stepping in now, Will Smith. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Cahill, a 32-year-old veteran. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Heineman is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But not before 5 cross the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Giants nothing. Digging in the switch hitter, Taylor Heineman. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Now the pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. And there's one down now. So with one away in the inning, we'll give you a look at the current standings entering play. As you can see that these guys have a pretty good stranglehold on the division to this point. Now in the box, Trevor Cahill, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch.
Well.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Bases are empty, one man out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peterson will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Ready now, Kean Wong. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Popped him up. Smith is camped under this one. And he will put it away to retire the side. Giants down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the fourth inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now, Kike Hernandez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
In now, Clayton Kershaw. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And this will be swept away in foul territory, and we'll see if they try the bunt again. 6 runs, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And now the bunt attempt from Kershaw, and it looks to be a good one. On to the pitcher, Cahill, covering for the out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Back to the top of the order now, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded softly down the line toward first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. moves in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
7 runs, 8 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Seager is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
So stepping in, Mookie Betts, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Hit out towards second. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Giants nothing. Digging in to try it again, Mauricio Dubon. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And there's ball 1. Two and 1.
Ball 2.
Heading out towards shallow right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig, a base hit in his first trip. Now here it comes. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, that's the ball. That's out. 1-1.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So now to the plate, Scott Schebler. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1. And it's fouled away. Schebler even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Cody Bellinger at the plate now.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh, that's low.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Jock Peterson is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. The pitch.
Ball 1.
One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Nope,
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Outside, 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And this pitch is taken here for ball 4, so the Dodgers able to extend the inning here with 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Will Smith.
Into the box, Will Smith. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
That's outside.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Hey.
Fouled away. And another foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Heineman corrals it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
For the Giants,
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
the left fielder, Gio Brusa.
First pitch on its way. Gio Brusa is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two pitch is fouled away. Now the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he's sitting in 2nd place in the National League in that department. Stepping into the box, Addison Russell. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Russell behind 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peterson has a read on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Belt hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Another one sent foul. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. In now, Kike Hernandez. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Kike Hernandez.
First pitch on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1. The pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count still full, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 or 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Into the box, Clayton Kershaw. This will show bunt, but pulled it back for ball 1. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Justin Turner, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Brusa is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate, Corey Seager. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Two balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for LA, but they're still in control, 7-0. So striding in, Taylor Heineman. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First offering on its way. And that misses, ball 1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Three and 0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Three and 1. Slow roller down the third baseline. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Austin Slater will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
He's hitting for the Giants. Number 13, Austin Slater.
lays off 1-0. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 2 home runs and 17 RBIs. The 1-0. 1-1 the count. Popped up. Muncy is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kian Wong. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here comes the first pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No, sir.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Lucas Sims comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's Mookie Betts. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
The windup and the 0-1. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Nope.
Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Jock Peterson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Three and 1 to the Dodgers left fielder. the 3-1.
82. We got full count.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over.
Dodgers down in order, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Now at the plate, Mauricio Dubon. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First offering on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. A solo shot here to left, his first home run of the season, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
And now is Yasiel Puig. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig. Career homer number 149. And it's a 7-2 game now. Plate now, Scott Schebler. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. No hits to this point. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hit down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Standing in now, Gio Brusa. Ball one to start the at-bat. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Addison Russell. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runner at second here with one man out. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up, and that's the second out. So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's set. Here it comes. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now of this team. They're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
From the belt, the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
3 runs already home here. Behind 0-2 now. Kershaw comes set, and the pitch. Pitch is popped up. Here's a flip for Seager covering, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Giants 3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Nick Vincent will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Buster Posey will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Ready to begin the 8th. Now at the plate, Max Muncy. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. That evens it up 1-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping in, Will Smith. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. A 1-1. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
To the plate now, Kike Hernandez. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Here's Buster Posey now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 0-1, here's the pitch. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering.
No, that's down.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Next to bat for the Giants, Kian Wong. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Seager ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Mauricio Dubon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. Back up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Hidobry Ramos will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Austin Barnes is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Now catching and batting 9, number 15, Austin Barnes.
At the plate, Yasiel Puig, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A 1-1 count to Puig.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Two and 2 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Skied into very shallow right. Betts has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Giants leave 1. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. So here's Austin Barnes. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Russell has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Settling in now, Justin Turner. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Here's the pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit hard but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Corey Seager. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Left side, but well foul.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. So a full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hops this one up. Dubon is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Giants 3. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Scott Schebler. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
In now, Gio Brusa, fouled away. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw should the lead hold. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Peterson. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he could just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
So now to the plate, Addison Russell, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. And this one just misses off the corner.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Ready with the 2-0. A ball hit hard to the left side. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese, middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Pedro Baez comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Number 52, Pedro Baez.
Standing in, Brandon Belt. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Baez was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Lays off, and it's 3-0.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
Here it comes on 3-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Peterson giving chase. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. Brandon Crawford will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 35, Brandon Crawford.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
2 out with the man at first. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. And here's a pitch taken by Crawford for a ball. 3-1.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
The 3-1. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Last strike here for the Giants. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Catch is made, and the Dodgers have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yep, just another successful day at the office for these guys. But this one has a little bit of added significance, as that's win number 82 for them on the year, so they're assured of finishing the season with a winning record.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Los Angeles Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Clayton Kershaw wins for a league-high 19th time this year. Johnny Cueto struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Giants, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Clayton Kershaw, his 19th win of the season. The loss goes to Johnny Cueto. He falls to 2 and 9. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at Oracle Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.